Hello and welcome everyone to yet another tech enthusiastic video from Edureka. Today, we will be discussing about data-driven marketing. But before we begin, please subscribe to Edureka's YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update on the trending technologies in the current IT industry. Also, if you're looking for an online training in digital marketing, then I have dropped down the link in the description box below. I hope you check it. Now, without wasting much time, let's quickly begin with the agenda for today's session. So first up, we shall discuss what exactly is data-driven marketing. Next, we shall understand why exactly we need it. Then we will also learn where exactly is data-driven marketing leading us to. Followed by that, we shall understand how to approach data-driven marketing. Followed by that, we shall understand some of the real-time examples of data-driven marketing. Next to it, we shall also learn some of the major challenges that the data-driven marketing is facing. And finally, we shall wrap up the session by understanding the future of data-driven marketing. Now, we shall start with the first topic, that is, what exactly is data-driven marketing? Data-driven marketing is the strategy of using customer information for optimal and targeted media buying and creative messaging. It is one of the most transformational changes in the digital advertising that has ever occurred. The rising quality and quantity of marketing data have been followed by explosive growth in the technologies for creative production and automation. These expanding marketing tech and ad tech sectors now enable personalization of every aspect of marketing experience. Data driven marketing is taking the answers to questions like who, when, where, what message, and making those answers actionable. Usage and activation of data, often in automated or semi automated manner, allows for a significantly more optimized media and creative strategy. This people first marketing strategy is more personalized. It has also been responsible for driving considerable ROIs in the markets. Now, with this, we shall move ahead and understand the major benefits of data driven marketing. The benefits of data driven marketing and especially data driven advertising are highly significant. The first one is the more efficient media buying. Data driven marketing is probably the most advanced and pragmatic marketing sector. By leveraging algorithms and machine learning, ad agencies and marketers are removing a lot of guesswork from media planning and buying. This, in turn, enhances customer search experience and brings in advanced marketing capabilities to sellers and improves their business. The second one is targeting the right customers. Ad spends and marketing messages are optimized to be shown only to the appropriate targets for the marketing campaign. Here, the customer's search history is tracked and he or she is targeted with only the relevant ads that help them to find exactly what they're looking for and improvises customer experience. The next one is messaging audience with relevant messages. The age of generic, one size fits all marketing messages is over. There is still room for these big ideas for some brands, but for most companies, marketing messages must get more granular in order to be relevant enough to resonate with customers. To put it down in simple terms, all customers are not convinced with the same message. Marketing teams should understand that what exactly a customer is looking for and target him or her with only relevant information. So now that we understand why exactly we need data driven marketing, let us move into the next part where we shall discuss where exactly data driven marketing is leading us to. Data driven marketing has led us to the introduction of many ideas of marketing and reaching out to the customer in the best possible way. It also led to the introduction of many softwares. One out of them is the CRM. CRM or Customer Relation Management allows marketers to track who individual customers are, including the name and contact information. CRMs enable direct mailing and therefore direct marketing campaigns. Batches of customers may receive different types of messages based on whether the marketer thought the segment was good fit and what the customer cares about. The CRM gained new prominence in digital marketing with Salesforce innovation to bring it to the cloud. This in turn started the age of sales and marketing automation. Digital data driven marketing came out of the CRM, gave birth to new category marketing automation software. Example leaders in this space include marketing automation companies like Marketo and Eloka. They pioneered building individual marketing profiles built on customer interaction, tracking on the website, and email. This profiling of customers enabled automated emailing based on certain triggers and activities as well as scoring and prospects into segments. Thus began a new age of marketing automation. As marketers began segmenting their customers using marketing data, they ran into a new problem around the amount of data on tracked users being accumulated. Customers were now being tracked not only on own media on marketer websites and emails, but also increasingly in paid media where ads were running. What's now known as programmatic advertising. Solutions like Crux and Newstar arose to help marketers aggregate the data in more manageable manner and produce new insights for new targeting and creative plans. Thus began the age of data management platforms. Today, marketers are spending over 6 billions on a year on data-driven targeting solutions like data management platforms and demand side platforms. However, the majority of marketing teams are not yet fully activating their data. They have so far been mostly limited to optimizing media with their data. The next stage is activating marketing data to creative and not just media. Now we will have a briefing about creative, data, and media. First up, creative. Creative is just a message what you create. Followed by that, the data. Data is who will see the message and what do we know about the people as far as characteristics and their past interactions. The next is media. Media is where the messages appear and which is also to dictate their creative requirements. With data driven digital marketing, you must combine all these three elements depending on media channel. You can either combine creative and data into a dynamic creative unit which operates independently of the media, or combine creative data and media within the confines of the media platform into a campaign that targets. Before data, creative was produced once with one version for everyone. Traditionally, you only needed one final file or ad. This file was self contained. It could run on any publisher in the media channel. Designers essentially produced a creative file and controlled its rendering. Once the file was passed along, its destiny was set in stone. Flashy ad formats like rich media ads were used to get consumer attention. In recent times, some publishers like Facebook have created new formats that require multiple separate assets to be loaded for the publisher itself to render the final ad. This became known as publishing a native ad or creative. The message is a combination of creative assets presented to the customer in the context of the medium it is running in. Native ads rose just a new depth of customer data was being generated on social media. Social media quickly surpassed other types of customer data in quality. Now, with creative, media, and data coming in together, marketers want to personalize the messages based on who is seeing it and where they are seeing it. Intrusive rich media ads are dying, giving way to new trends in more consumer friendly formats that use message personalization, not intrusion, to gain attention. Social media isn't the only channel where all of this is possible anymore. With programmatic advertising and marketing automation, nearly every aspect of the customer journey can be personalized. Keep in mind that data driven advertising doesn't necessarily require individualized one to one messaging, like with someone's name appearing in the ad. Marketers must be careful to balance the customer's experience or the creep factor in the ad marketing message. Instead, it means knowing what we know about the targeted person, who may belong in larger audience segments of shared characteristics. What would we do differently in the creative? But data driven marketing does mean creative needs to be personalized based on some data attributes of the viewer. This may be a large shift in mindset of some agencies and advertisers. Now we will move ahead and understand how to approach data driven marketing. Whether you're getting started or looking to improvise your existing marketing strategy, there are certain elements that you should be considering. These include the following four stages: automate and integrate collaboration across teams, monitor industry changes, continued measurement. Now we will understand each one of them. Firstly, automate and integrate. Integrating new tools and technology into your marketing strategy can be overwhelming at times. By creating an automated process that still allows for presentation, you will stay true to your objectives and avoid complicating results. Followed by that, you have collaboration across teams. Because data is something that needs to be managed across the entire organization, marketers must ensure information is being shared across departments and teams. The next important thing is monitor industry changes. Keep a close eye on the competition so that you can either follow suit or learn from their mistakes. Like every other area in the industry, data driven marketing is constantly changing. Staying up to date on the latest trends will only help you with your own brand strategy. Continued measurement. Data driven marketing is not a one size fits all solution. It should be constantly monitored and adjusted based on the results that you're seeing. This will help identify with tactics that are working and encourage buy in from organizational leaders. Now we shall move ahead and understand some of the real time examples of data driven marketing. If you're still unsure how data driven marketing might fit into your business strategy, here are a few examples that you should offer some inspiration. Retargeting. Retargeting is important for all digital marketers. If someone has previously purchased from your e commerce site or shown some significant interest, why not look for them again? Let's pretend that a member of your target audience is a travel enthusiast who has recently booked a vacation trip. From this data, you could automatically offer relevant deals based on traveling and lodging, airfare, and similar other vacation ideas that would be appealing to your target audience. Next is dynamic advertising. Use social media to your advantage by creating ads across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Connect your audience by allowing them to sign up and receive more information with one click. By turning your social media outlets into two-way communication channels, you have now obtained valuable information that feeds directly into your database. Followed by that, optimized paid search. Analyze your preferred customers based on types of keywords they search for and consider what the competition is targeting as well. Leverage this data to position yourself at the top of the most relevant search results and drive valuable traffic to your website. The next one is targeted email campaigns. Is email marketing a part of your existing strategy? Take a data driven approach to email campaigns by grouping together your desired target audiences. While this data will allow for automation, you'll also be able to easily personalize messages to make one to one connections with each and every customer. Now we will enter the next phase where we will understand some of the major challenges faced in data driven marketing. Like most valuable business strategies, there are also challenges to successful data driven marketing. Let's take a look on some of the most common struggles. They are the right team. Due to the complicated nature of the job and analytic skills required, it can be challenging to attract the right type of staff that specializes in predictive analysis or audience amplification. Learning more about data driven or becoming a data scientist may benefit you and your team. Followed by that, the next important challenge is departmental silos. The success of data driven marketing is largely dependent on having high quality and integrated data, which is not easy task to obtain. Frequently, different departments will acquire data with goals that contradict one another. Followed by that, you can see commitment. It would seem foolish to incorporate a data driven marketing strategy if you aren't completely committed to it. Yet, there are some companies that continue to make that mistake. Even though they might possess a defined strategy, it won't mean much if they are not assimilated with the tools needed to succeed. Finally, integration. In 2019, brands on average are using 15 different data sources to run their operations and campaigns. But data usage is growing exponentially. Though our state of marketing reports Salesforce has been tracking brand data usage for past 3 years, we've found that the data is increasing exponentially. The massive amount of data we've been collecting and will collect in future is creating a massive data glut. Making sense of it all is for artificial intelligence. All of this data can be analyzed by AI and leveraged in real time to create personalized customer journeys. It's necessary for all brands to move towards future where every interaction with customers is customized to them. If data is like the natural ore, then applying AI to it is like applying some refinement to it and bringing out steel. Hence, this is the reason why we see widespread of adoption of AI by major brands. Now, moving ahead, the next important stage of the future of data driven marketing is data management platform. More than 55% of marketing leaders are currently using data management platform, and an additional 35% plan to adapt one within the next 2 years. Although many marketers only see DMPs as useful for solving basic issues like content personalization and frequency caps, on ads, high performance have begun to unlock an additional DMP feature. The next important stage for data driven marketing is find a balance between personalization and privacy. Today's consumers are increasingly empowered by technology and by government privacy regulations. It's now the first order of business for brands to obtain permission to use consumer data. Without this permission, you cannot use to create personalized customer experiences. Last but not the least is to hire a chief data officer. One third of the marketers say about difficult to meet current data regulations like the EU GDPR and data regulations are only going to get stricter in the future. That is why today's leading organizations have started putting someone in charge of managing customers' data. That is the chief data officer. So hiring a chief data officer would be crucial to have a bright future of data driven marketing. So with this, we have come to an end of this particular tutorial. If you have any queries regarding this tutorial, then please write down to us in the comment section below and we will respond to you as soon as possible. Till then, thank you and wish you all a very happy learning.
I hope you have enjoyed listening to this video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries, and we will reply them at the earliest. Do look out for more videos in our playlist and subscribe to Edureka channel to learn more. Happy learning!